Hey everyone, it's Lindsay with My Favorite Quilt Store. We're back today with another fun project idea. I'm going to be doing this project that I'm about to show you over the course of the next couple months. So it's going to take me a while, I believe. But this is our 100 Ladies panel. So they are just little silhouettes of 100 ladies. And it's this really, really cute panel. These are the 100 ladies with pets. I think there's one that doesn't have pets, but this one does, and I love it. I love a dog. I love a cat. All the things. So this is the panel. Let me see if it tells us the size. So all of the information on these packages are in Japanese. This is a Japanese company called Lecien. I'm not really sure the exact pronunciation of the word. Um, I'll maybe insert a clip of the actual pronunciation if I can find one. But this brand has some really cool stuff. So the idea of this is that we're going to hand embroider each of these ladies. Like we're going to make them have their own little personalities and their own little outfits. So they are printed in black and white. Here you can see one that has a dog with it. So what we're going to do is I have a nice little hoop here that I bought, and I'm just going to work on this a little at a time. There are 100 ladies. A lot of people do like an 100-day challenge. I don't know that I can stick to a 100-day challenge. I'm a very, very busy person between filming, home, kids, dogs, all the things. So it may not be a strict 100-day challenge, but I'll definitely try to do maybe a couple a week or something like that just to kind of get us going on this project. So this is not the only product that they have and that we carry. So we have a few different things. We have the panel, which is really fun. We have this tote bag. Let's see. We have this tote bag. It's a really, really cute. This is like a perfect gift size. You can fit like a phone, maybe some of your other projects in here. It's a really nice canvas material, perfect for embroidering. You've got your little ladies here, and again, same idea. We want to embroider each of these little ladies to have their own styles. They do have some stitch guides in here to kind of show you, what they recommend doing, but you will have to translate it. I think they also have some English translations on their website. But so this one has it shows you before and after. So it's got like the plain bag with nothing on it, which is really cute. You could even, I think I've seen people use watercolor paints on here that are like fabric safe, or maybe water down some fabric safe paints and paint in their skin tones and in their dresses for undertones, and then they embroider on top of that, which is really, really cool. So they have the before and then the after of all they're done. They look like they did a bunch of red tones in this pattern, but I really, really love these. I saw these when we got them in and I was so excited. I was like, this is such a different project. I'm really in my hand embroidery era right now. I've been cross stitching, hand embroidering everything that I can put my hands on. So I thought this was going to be a perfect project for us to work on together. Um, Another one we have are like these little pennants or keychains, bag charms, anything like that. So they come in this little kit. They give you the threads actually for this one. And the other ones we didn't get any threads. They have keychain hardware, they have your needle, they have stuffing. They also have the little cards. I'm not going to take this one out of the pack because there's a lot of stuff. But like these little swatch cards for your threads, it comes with that. And then it has the panel that you're going to use to create these cute little charms. So these could be zipper pulls. You could also make these into necklaces. And I think it also has embroidery lessons on here so that you can work on your satin stitches, your French knots, your straight stitches, chain stitches, your running stitches, and then like little hairstyles and stuff on there. I think that's so, so cute. And then the last one I think that we have here in stock is this little zipper pouch. This is adorable. If you don't want to tackle the 100 ladies, this would be the perfect size for you. It's got 6, 7 ladies on it. And It is just the cutest thing I've ever seen. So this one is actually the only one that I'm seeing that we have in stock that is not in Japanese. So it does have the English translations on the outsides. And so what it looks like it's telling you is that they're using satin stitches, chain stitches, French knots, anything like that on here. There are also basic embroidery instructions on the inside of the packet. If you guys want to stitch with these with me, please let me know in the comments. I will be trying to update these on maybe Instagram, Facebook Reels, TikTok. Go ahead and give us a follow over on socials. We'll link them all down in the description below. And I can't wait to start on this with you. I may go ahead and stitch one here in this video and insert it there. Since this project doesn't come with any threads, I have my entire little collection. I mostly use DMC threads just because that's what I can find locally and, you know, easily available to me. I love to use these little swatch cards. I've made my own in the past. I've got these from just the, you know, the local craft store, and they work great. They're nice thick cardstock, and I just put all my threads for each of my projects on there. If I finish a project, I just keep this little swatch card so that I can just reuse these and I don't have to roll them back on the bobbins. So I have all these colors. I have every color in the rainbow. I do like to put on the numbers of the threads so I know what they are if I need to restock them. I have those readily available. I always keep a bunch of little bobbins, extra bobbins, clips, seam ripper, extra needles, anything here in my kit. So this one's going to be a little different than anything that I usually do. I usually kind of kit out all my projects, you know, the threads that I know I want to use, but I think I'm going to use a lot of colors here. So I'm just going to keep my little box here handy and then continue to keep my panel and my hoop and my needles in this nice little project bag. You can get these anywhere. We have a bunch of project bags here available. We'll link some in the description, but I just get these, you know, on Amazon or Daiso or anything like that. But again, this is the panel. I love it. It feels really nice and silky. Not silky, soft. But we've got all of our little ladies here. What I plan on doing is I got a smaller hoop. I didn't want to hoop this really big because I figured I'd be doing it on the go. So I got a small little hoop that would fit, you know, just a couple of the ladies. So I can go on here. Let's see. This is where I want to start. I'm going to start with this one with the cat. I'll show you in just a minute. Center my little cat lady. Put that hoop on there. And now I can stitch her in all nicely. And I actually fit about 3 ladies in this hoop that I can stitch comfortably. So maybe I'll start with those 3 first and go from there. So let's go ahead and stitch one together. I'm going to start on the one that's next to the lady with the cat, and we're going to do probably just some straight stitches and some chain stitches, I think. So let's do it. So if you want to see anything else or you want to follow along on my 100 lady journey, just go ahead and give us a like, comment, subscribe to our channel, and you'll see us next time. Happy sewing!